This is a service layer overview. Firstly, service layer function. Second, service catalog and its elements. Third, service ordering. And lastly, cloud interface. What is cloud service? Cloud service is IT resources that are packaged by service provider and offered to service consumer. Service layer and its function. Firstly, enable defining service in a service catalog. Service catalog provides central source of information on service offering. Second, enables on-demand self-provisioning of service. Consumer order or request service from service catalog unilaterally. Third, presents cloud interface to consume services. Cloud interface are functional and management interfaces. Service catalog is a menu of services that lists service, attribute of service, service level commitments, terms and conditions of service provisioning, and prices of service. Element of service catalog. Service category, service name, service description, features and options, service and support expectation, price, provisioning time frame, reference to service related document such as SLA, specification sheet. Service ordering step. Firstly, choose a service from service catalog. Second, click on appropriate link to start ordering. Third, fill up web form. And lastly, agree contract term and submit form. Cloud interfaces. Enables computing and management of rented service instance. Management interface function. It enables a consumer to control his use of a rented service. Then, a self-service interface to monitor, modify, start and stop rented service instance. Then, management functions are different for different service models. For infrastructure as a service, firstly, start, stop, and configure VMS. Second, allocate private IP addresses to VMS. Third, add a DNS server, load balancer, and public IP address. Lastly, add storage volumes of specific size. EAAS. Firstly, configure execution or runtime environment for a business application. Add and configure and delete the database. Third, modify infrastructure resources available to application and database. Lastly, add authentication service to secure access to applications. SaaS, software as a service. Firstly, add a new user. Second, change the user roles and permission. Third, customize application functionally for each user. Then, for functional interface, the function is enables a consumer to use service functions. Then, presents functional content of a service instance to perform computing activities. After that, functional content is different for different service models. For infrastructure as a service, the function is specific of hardware such as processor, memory, network adapter, and storage volume. For PAAS, Integrated Development Environment (IDE) that consists of programming interface, libraries, and tools. Development environment offered by Software Development Kit (SDK). For Software as a Service (SaaS), Graphical User Interface (GUI) of a business application.
Lesson 2, Cloud Portal. Cloud Portal function and personalization of Cloud Portal. A cloud portal is hosted on one or more portal servers, accessed by the cloud administrators, created using portal software, and a user may use URL of cloud portal to log into the portal. The two key functions of cloud portal is presentation and interaction with orchestration layer. Cloud portal presents elements of service catalog, management interface, and link to functional interface. Layout of management interface is designed like a digital dashboard and presented across portlet or window as figured below. Interaction with orchestration layer such as portal route service request to orchestration layer and portal receive response back from orchestration layer. Personalization of cloud portal involving role of cloud administrator, tenant administrator, and tenant user with its own profile for personalization. Lesson 3, Cloud Interface, Standards and Protocol, which bring benefit of establishes conformity to specific feature set or quality level, and enhance portability and interoperability across cloud.
Cloud service life cycle. Cloud service life cycle have 4 stages, which is service planning, service creation, service operation, and service termination. Service planning. The common activities are assessing service requirements, developing service enablement roadmap, establishing billing policy. Assessing service requirements. LOB requirements and market demands meet business requirements as input for assessment of service requirements. IT capability need assessment of service requirements as input. Internet of Business enhances service performance and scalability, improving resource utilization, eliminating unnecessary and redundant services, automating and standardizing processes, reducing management complexity and costs, adhering to regulatory and data privacy needs. For market demands, requirements driven by market research, service adoption measurement, competitive offerings, and consumer feedback. For IT capability, current state of IT infrastructure, management processes, existing technology, and operational staff expertise. Lastly, assessment of service requirements driven by services to be created or upgraded, service feature set, SLO, IT readiness. IT readiness assessment, balance scorecard. IT capability have 4 types: internal process, learning and growth, consumer, and financial. For internal process, service operation management, service delivery automation, governance, risk, and compliance. For learning growth, professional competency, human capital, innovation. Consumer, service value and quality, consumer satisfaction, business reputation. And for financial, revenue growth, administrative cost efficiency. Developing service enablement roadmap. Guide strategy direction to fulfill service requirements in providers' organization. There is 4th stage, which is understand, plan, build, enable, and optimize. For understand what business values the services can bring and challenges that need to be overcome. And for plan, analyze gap between existing IT capability and expected IT capability and plan for IT business transformation. Build, transform existing IT infrastructure to deliver services as planned through proven best practice. Enable organization to rapidly adopt a deployed cloud infrastructure and build administrative competencies. And for optimize cloud infrastructure and service to evolving business strategy and market condition. Establishing policy, a process of generating bills from the resource usage data for cloud services using predefined billing policies. Billing system collects usage data for cloud service from control layer to generate bill for each consumer. In a private cloud, chargeback and showback are commonly used. For chargeback, ability to measure resource consumption per business unit and charge them back accordingly. Showback, reporting or service charge against resource usage without applying charge to business unit. Consideration for billing policy, providers' business goal, making a profit, justifying capital spending, influencing consumption behavior by business units, making IT more service aware, cost conscious and accountable, and comparing IT costs to public service provider charge. Service specific pricing strategy. Identifying costs related to a cloud service, planning for recovery of cost, profit, meeting ROI and reinvestment goals or adjustment driven by competitive service. Determining chargeable unit of demand per service, determining price per chargeable unit to meet business goal.
Service and orchestration layers. Service creation define service catalog and create workflows for service orchestration. The common activities are defining service template, creating orchestration workflow, defining service offering, and creating service contract. Defining service template, a collection of interrelated hardware and or software components that constitute a service and work together upon deployment of a service. Resources are allocated, configured, and integrated per service template to create an instance of a service. It covers service structure, service attribute, and service operation. Creating orchestration workflow. Created in orchestrator based on service template specification. Workflows enable automated allocation, configuration, and integration of resources for a service as per service template. Defining service offering. An entry in the service catalog that describes a service template combined with constraints, policies, rules, ORIs, and SLA. Creating service contract. An agreement between the service provider and the service consumer stating the terms of service usage. The two parties enter into a contract describing agreements on pricing, SLAs, termination of service, and any specific configuration options. Commonly presented on cloud portal. Must establish with the provider while ordering a service.